and I'm a student of the Diploma of Project Management. I have with me today Tanya, Ellie and Ryan. Do you all consent to being recorded today?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
All right, so I'll start now. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me on today's meeting. I have with me today Maria, Maddie, my project manager, project team member, and Kim, the florist. I wanted to use today to go through a couple of issues that we had faced throughout the stages of the event to ensure we come to a resolution and acknowledge any mistakes so that we can do better. The issues I'd like to discuss today, as previously mentioned in my email, are the lack of communication between our project team and vendors, specifically yourself, Kim, and the technical difficulties relating to our software program teams. So I wanted to jump on here today to go through this all and listen to your feedback and recommendations if you have any, so that we can improve this in the future. I'd like to start off by talking about the issue we faced with the flowers.
Hi Claudia, thank you for running today's meeting. As you are all aware, the flowers were not the original ones I had in mind and had asked for, and although I have previously mentioned I wasn't a huge deal that was going to ruin the day, it was still a little disappointing.
Hi Maria, Claudia and Kim. I'd like to jump in here if I may. I was the one that was responsible for organising and ordering the flowers for the day of Kim. So I would like just to apologise, this didn't go to plan. I do believe there was a combination of issues here that we faced with, and the first was a lack of communication on my end. We were under the impression that the flowers would have no issue coming in time. However, this obviously was not the case. By the time we had been aware of this, was too late to look elsewhere for another vendor to provide what you were after.
I do want to note, Maria and Kim, that my staff have been made aware of these issues and that we need to work on and are going to be performing extra training. The use of your feedback today will be very helpful in this as well.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for having me today. I think it's great that as a company cares enough to follow up with issues that they have encountered and try to find resolutions. My feedback here regarding the communication is that I am sure you are now aware it was not frequent enough. I had only received an initial email and then a follow-up email a month later. This did not give me any indication that I was meant to have the flowers ordered until the contract was then sent, which I'd like to add. I have had trouble saving to Teams. I could not edit documents to sign and save, which caused a bit of confusion and delay also.
Thanks for that, Kim. We really do care for the relationship with our vendors, especially, and of course, yourself, Maria, in caring for our staff as well. Thank you for informing me of the communication. So as I mentioned, I'll be providing staff with extra training, which will include scenarios, and that will go through real examples and when and how often to make points of contact. Regarding the issues with editing, I will have this followed up with our IT department to ensure this is resolved as quickly as possible. Was there any other issues you had facing our software program?
I didn't have any issues with the communication I had received from yourself and your staff, Claudia.
It was more the opening and editing of the documents that was uploaded. It was like they were locked for use only, so I am not sure what was going on there. I ended up sending via email.
I apologise for this, Kim, and like I said, I will have this as soon as possible. In the meantime, however, I'll make sure we are using alternate methods of communication to ensure that no delays or disruption continue or occur. If you are happy with this, we will do so by email.
Yeah, that's great, Claudia. Thank you.
And Maria, you were satisfied with your point of communication, so that's great to hear. Thank you. Well, I believe that I've covered our two main issues today during this meeting, unless any of you guys want to add anything.
I think you have covered my concerns, Claudia, and I'm glad to see you are actioning on this, as I do think Teams is a great software program. Perhaps more training just needs to be done to ensure that no one is accidentally locking documents. And as for communication, I look forward to seeing this improve in the future. I will provide feedback to you to let you know how things are going.
Yeah, thank you, Kim. I will be looking into this after our meeting today to determine what has gone on. Thank you all for today and joining me on today's meeting. I really appreciate your assistance. It's important I hear this from you, as a successful business and project involves many people, and we want this to be as smooth running as possible. So thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you.
Thank you.